What did you think of this year's Met Gala? Did you see anything about it?
Do you know what? I've just lost interest. Usually I like to look at everyone's outfits and rate them and stuff, but I can't be bothered this year. I've seen a few because they just throw it in your face on social media, don't
Yeah,
they?
you can't get away from it.
But I'll be honest, I wasn't impressed this year.
What do you mean?
I wasn't impressed with the outfits.
Outfits, all right.
Didn't
Was
like
anybody's
anything.
particularly ugly? Or a
No.
particular letdown?
No, they were all a letdown, in my opinion. I didn't. There wasn't one that stood out. There wasn't one where I like, wow, that's nice. That's really nice. Good effort.
You see,
But there were some that looked nice. Like I'm a Zendaya fan. She looks very nice, well polished, and she always looks pretty. She always looks stunning. But yeah, there weren't any particular ones that I thought that stood out particularly.
yeah, I suppose haven't necessarily looked at outfits, but like I feel like they just dress weird. That's what I think. I feel like they don't look nice. They look weird.
Yeah, they try to stand out, don't they?
What a way to stand out. I suppose from my perspective, the one thing that came my way and I couldn't get away from is Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah.
Shah Rukh Khan, who, for people who don't know, is the king of Bollywood, which is India's film industry. He is, you could say he's like the Tom Cruise of Bollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's done kinds of roles like cheesy, action, heartthrob, etc. He's aging the same way, if you know what I mean. And so, yeah, he appeared at this year's Met Gala, and his the lady who he had like a bit of a fling with was there. What's her name? Priyanka Chopra. Of course, she was there with her Nick Jonas. And it was interesting. I wonder if they had a conversation. I wonder if Priyanka and Shah Rukh Khan had a conversation. They're both at the same location. They both like got things in common. And apparently they had a thing many years ago.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. But yeah, the whole thing that came my way was the fact that, okay, so he appeared and apparently no one knew who he was.
Yeah.
And so he was like basically ignored for lots of it. Like just treated like a nobody, like who were you?
Yeah.
There was apparently a lot of that with him, which is quite tragic to see for like, you know, a proper... He could represent Bollywood just by himself.
Do you know what I find a bit surprising? Like, there are a lot of Bollywood actresses that have made it across the pond, right?
A handful, maybe.
Yeah, a good few. Like, Priyanka's one of them. Like, she's very well known now. But I can't remember the names now. But there's a couple more that have been on the red carpet in the States. So, and they're females. So, and with his status, I'm quite surprised that he's never made it to, you know, the red carpet.
Is that the case?
At Met Gala anyway.
So that was his first Met Gala?
Yeah, that was his first Met Gala event.
That blows my mind.
So I'm a bit surprised how they don't know him because he's technically more famous and more successful than all the other actresses.
Yeah, in
Bollywood
fact.
ones. Bollywood the ones I'm talking about.
Well, Bollywood, and well, I mean, in terms of viewership, in terms of actual film views and probably film money.
Americans don't watch Bollywood films though.
No, they don't watch it.
Unless you're Asian.
No, they don't watch it, but that doesn't mean that somebody is not more famous than them.
I don't know. I mean...
Yeah. Okay, look, if 1 million people watch you in Hollywood, but 1 billion watch you in India, who's more famous?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean like the reporters and the Americans will know who he is when he's on the red carpet.
Yeah, so the people won't know who he is in America, but the person is still more famous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the case with him. Like he will have had more like film views or whatever you want, however you want to name it, than probably anybody else that was there. I think. Yeah, any other performer that was there, he'll be much bigger than them. He's had a career since he was like teen. He was in like dramas and stuff first, and then just non-stop movies. I think he's still making them. Still got life in him yet. Do you know what I mean? For me, though, even he was dressed funny. Like, he was dressed weird, in my opinion. He had one of these, like, sheriff stars on. And, like, a weird...
I think it's just whoever designer they're wearing as well, isn't it? It's whoever's dressed them, and it's got to fit into this year's theme. Every year's theme's different. So... You're not going to ask me what it is, but I can't even remember anymore because I didn't care about it. I think it's something like... I think it's black male designers, I think.
Okay.
I can't remember anymore.
Okay. Interesting. I watched the Kai Cenat after party stream. That was pretty cool. The party looked really boring, in my opinion. Like, the party looked like a place where nobody wanted to be there, to be honest. The guy from Get Out, Michael Kaluuya or something, he turned up. There was Pharrell, and Pharrell's son was there. There was Jaden Smith there. There was Future. There were other people there as well who I don't really know of. But yeah.
Oh, actually, going back on the Met, I think the only interesting thing I got out of it was Rihanna's having her third baby.
Oh, that's nice.
So
this is with A$AP Rocky.
Yeah, so she kind of like exposed her belly kind of thing, and told everyone she was pregnant. So
that was a bit of a reveal.
Yeah, a bit of a reveal. So that was a nice surprise.
That's nice.
Other than that, it was very unmemorable.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really watch any of it. What actually happens? What is it?
Who knows?
I don't even know what it is.
Go down the red carpet, then they probably just...
It's like an exhibition of, like, yourself.
Have a good time.
Oh. It's like just
Anna
a gala.
Wintour's do, isn't it?
Who's she?
The Vogue editor.
Oh, okay, so it's a Vogue thing. Oh, right.
Well, it's a her thing, I think.
Oh, interesting. I get it. Okay, now I kind of get it. It's something to, like, get the celebs back in the spotlight, so Vogue has got more things to write about. Fair enough. But yeah, I suppose that was the whole Met Gala. But yeah, I didn't really follow any of it. Like, really, I just saw little bits of it on TikTok, and I was like, okay, the end. I saw like Shah Rukh Khan queuing for a bit, and they were like, look at Shah Rukh Khan in the back queuing like he's a nobody. I felt sorry for him. And then they were like...
I think that's always the case, though, as well. Like, it's really awkward for non-Americans coming into the States at a red carpet event, such as the Met Gala.
Yeah.
And, like, even for, like, the Oscars and whatever, at these award ceremonies, it's always really awkward for, like, the Chinese or, like, the Indian or, like, the Korean or the Japanese actor that's been in like one really successful film or show, and they've been invited to this event, but a lot of people haven't watched that film or that program.
Yeah.
So they kind of get like dismissed, and it's really awkward to watch.
Yeah. They don't know who they are and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, it gets awkward.
Like the show Shogun is very popular and very successful.
Yeah.
But I'm sure when like the main like female character, you know, goes on a red carpet, a lot of them were like, where's she from again? Where is she? Who is she? What's her name? What's her actual name? I know the character name maybe, but I don't know her real name. So it's really awkward to see. But yeah.
Or they won't even...
I guess it comes with it.
Yeah, that's
the whole
it.
Thing.
They may not even recognise her because like Shogun is so stylised.
Exactly. So when you're wearing in like, you know...
normal life.
Yeah.
Or dressed up. Yeah. But yeah, interesting, you know. It's an interesting thing in itself. Right, so I think that basically covers us off, really. Unless there's anything else that you want to add or discuss.
Can't think of anything I want to say.
Yeah, I agree. So I guess we'll call that there. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah, we'll call it a day.
Okay, guys, that's a good one, and I will catch you guys in the next one. And don't forget, we are going to taste Nico Milana's Shades. When that comes out, we'll check it out and we'll see what it's like.
I hope it's a nice
sure
flavour.
It's going to be amazing. Yeah, I'm sure it is. There's a few flavours.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's clever. He's releasing a few of them at the same time, so it's going to be cool.
I want it sour.
Okay, we'll see what it says. But yeah, thanks guys. We'll catch you in the next one. See you later. Take it easy.
Bye.